Finley was an ambitious young adventurer, determined to explore the world and uncover its secrets. He had heard of a distant and mysterious land, and he was determined to find it with a backpack full of supplies and a map in hand. Finley set out on his quest, ready to take on any challenge that came his way. He was determined to make his mark and be remembered for his bravery and courage. Having been tasked with a mission of vital importance, Finley prepared himself for the long journey ahead. He was to deliver a message to the king of a distant land, a message that could shape the future of the kingdom. With a heavy heart and a determined spirit, he gathered his belongings and said his goodbyes. He was ready to take on the challenge that lay ahead. Finley was ready to embark on his mission. He gathered his supplies and made sure he had the courage to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With a deep breath, he stepped out of his home and began his journey. He was determined to make it to his destination. No matter what, he set off with a newfound sense of purpose and optimism, taking the first steps of his journey with a newfound sense of determination. With a clear mission in mind, Finley set off on his journey. He had no idea what lay ahead, but he was determined to make it to his destination. He packed his few belongings and set off. Feeling the excitement of the unknown, he was filled with a sense of anticipation and adventure, and he couldn't wait to see what was in store for him. He knew that whatever happened, it would be an unforgettable experience. The calm before the storm was a peaceful one. With the sun shining and birds singing, the sky was a deep blue, with no clouds in sight. Everything seemed perfect, and the people felt relaxed and content. Little did they know, however, that a massive storm was about to hit them. The winds began to pick up, and the sky darkened. People began to worry, but they had no idea what was about to come. The wind suddenly picked up, bringing with them a chill that had not been present before. The sky darkened, and the clouds rolled in faster than anyone had expected. Thunder and lightning filled the air, and the rain began to pour. Drenching everything in its path, the storm had arrived, and with it came a sense of dread and fear. Everyone knew that they were in for a wild and tumultuous ride. The storm had arrived with a vengeance, bringing with it high winds and heavy rain. As the storm raged on, people huddled inside their homes, struggling to stay safe and dry. The roads were flooded, trees were uprooted, and power lines were brought down. Despite the danger, some people ventured out to help others in need. They worked tirelessly to clear debris, provide shelter, and help those who had been displaced. In the face of this adversity, people came together to support one another and brave the storm. The storm had passed, and the sky was clearing. The sun was shining, and the birds were singing. People emerged from their homes, slowly making their way through the streets. Surveying the damaged trees and power lines had been uprooted. Buildings had been damaged, and debris was scattered everywhere. But despite the destruction, a sense of calmness and hope was in the air. People were determined to rebuild and restore their homes and communities. They knew that although the storm had caused great destruction, it had also brought them closer together in the end. The storm had brought out the best in them. Amakandikatatias. The people emerged from their homes with a sense of trepidation, unsure of what they would find in the aftermath of the storm. As they looked out to the sea, they were surprised to see an array of sea creatures swimming close to the shore, from dolphins to whales. The creatures were a sight to behold, and the people were filled with wonder. Despite their fear of the unknown, they were also filled with a sense of hope, knowing that the storm had brought them this unexpected gift. The day was perfect for exploring the sea. We set off in a small boat, the waves gently lapping against the sides. As we ventured further out, the ocean opened up to reveal a world of beauty and wonder. Schools of fish glimmered in the sunlight, while dolphins and other sea creatures swam alongside us. We even spotted a few whales in the distance, their majestic silhouettes visible in the horizon. We spent hours exploring the depths of the sea, discovering a world that few ever get to see. Exploring the sea was an exciting experience, but it was even more thrilling when the children encountered the sea creatures. They were amazed to see the vibrant colors and unique shapes of the various fish and other creatures. As they watched, they noticed that the creatures were beginning to approach them cautiously. Gradually, the children began to reach out and pet the creatures, and soon enough, they were swimming and playing together. The children were overjoyed to make friends with the creatures of the sea, and they were sure to remember the joy of this special moment for the rest of their lives. After making so many wonderful new friends and exploring the depths of the sea, it was time to return home. As the sun began to set, we reluctantly said goodbye to our new friends and began our journey back. The trip back was just as magical as the journey there. With the stars twinkling in the night sky and the sound of the waves lapping against the boat, we all felt a sense of peace, knowing that we had made such wonderful memories and had been able to experience the beauty of the sea. As we arrived back home, we all looked forward to our next adventure.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.